last week of August. We have our social studies test this week for the Georgia regions and rivers and maps. And then we have our first math test for Unit 1, and we have curriculum night on Wednesday night. So we have a pretty busy week. We have our first STEM lab today. STEM lab is run by a couple of parents who have taken that position on. It's a position at our school that we have, and they plan monthly. Sorry, I worked out this morning and it is not cute. They plan monthly science activities. This first one's kind of just like a get to know you. I think they're gonna do like a cup stacking STEM challenge thing just to kind of learn about the STEM lab. About 6:40, I'm gonna do my makeup while I sit here and open up my email and then pass out the homework. If you teach wonders, I feel like I say that over and over and over, but if you teach wonders, there is vocabulary for like every 2 weeks basically. So what I'm doing right now is I am gonna go through. I kept all my originals together this year, so this is week 1, week 2, and then week 3. So I'm trying to do good with that and keeping it in the bin with all of the books and everything for Unit 1. So last week, this was our interactive read aloud story. It is a fantasy fiction. That is our genre this week, so you can tell it's fantasy. I love these, so I read it from the back. There's 4 cards per story, and then it has like some vocabulary on the back that we highlight as we're reading it. Just kind of a great way to kick off the genre, the week, everything like that. So I'm gonna put this in the back behind last week's. I'm going to put the vocabulary. I don't know. How should I put the vocabulary? I feel like I should put it maybe here with week 1. We'll do that. All right, so then the vocab is in between week 1 and week 2 because that's what it goes with. I need to pull out the vocabulary cards for this week, which these are new to me. So they come like this. So I just have to take them apart. We've got actions, afraid, depend, nervously, appeared, perfectly, and then rescue and secret. So these will be our vocabulary for this week and next week. Just clip them together. I also pulled out, you have these cards. They come in this thing right here. So I have the fantasy card for us to talk about in small group. Got some activities they can do on the back. Then I've got character setting and events. We did this the last 2 weeks, but I'm putting it in here because it's still going to hold true for fantasy fiction. And then I've got visualizing because this is one of our skills for this week with fantasy. So I'm gonna put a clip on these and a clip on these. And then I'm going to pull out, oh, so last week we had realistic fiction, so I'm gonna put that away. And then our realistic fiction stories for last week are gonna come out. the little question sheets are gonna come out. I'm gonna keep all of these. I'll keep these with the week 1 stuff actually. That'll be perfect with the vocab. So I've got that story. We're gonna need a new tracker for this week, new story, new tracker. I'm gonna empty them all out first, and then I will replace with the new stories. I just gotta figure out what group needs to get what story. All right. So this week we have, I printed these out on Friday. So for this group, we've got cat and dog. And that is this book right here. And I'll stick this inside of here with the questions. Then on the front, I will put in the text, cat and dog. This is the approaching level book, and we are still in Unit 1. Next up, we have the quest. This is the on level. You can see here, there's approaching, on, and beyond. Books go right in here. Now typically what would happen, the Beyond book is called Class Pets, and I would normally have the 3 sets of books and then the 4 groups. So depending on if I needed that week 2 maybe approaching groups, 2 on groups, or 2 beyond groups, I could do that. However, because I'm also teaching 3rd grade, their genre is different and what we're doing is different. So I'm going to be using the 3rd grade ones. My teammate taught this last year, so she just had it all organized in these bags like this. However you want to organize it, it's fine. So I'm just going to pull out from here, and then here's the one book that my 2 3rd grade groups will share. So good to get that done and ready, and it's all here for the week. What I ended up doing was my 3rd grade ones and then my 2nd grade ones, so I can just grab whichever set I need for whatever group I'm working with. Try to set it up, if you do have to teach like a dual level class, try to set it up where I teach my 2 3rd grade groups one day and my 2 2nd grade groups the next day, so that I'm at least doing the same genre with my small groups on that day and kind of going along the same lines. Even though like the books are different and stuff, it's fine. It's just better that way than doing like a 2nd and 3rd, a 2nd and 3rd. Anyways, I got this from Erin Condren years ago. I'm almost out. I wanted to share this real quick. I have found myself, I was trying to like write post-its and stick them in the daily drawers of like, oh, on Tuesday I gotta do this, on Thursday I gotta remember to do this. It is like, this is when I'm going to repurchase this. It's whenever, I think I counted, I have like 7 weeks left. It is just so nice to know things that need to get done on Monday, things that need to get done on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. And then over here, I kind of just use as a catch-all place of like things I need to like do right now, or like a little checklist. So on Monday, because there's things I have to do every week and I'm just not in the habit of doing them yet. And so some of these things will fall off of here eventually, and some of them might just down here forever because it's just something hard for me to remember to do. But on Mondays, I need to finalize the PLC agenda because we meet tomorrow. I like to grade on Mondays. We do a lot of graded assignments on like Thursdays and Fridays towards the end of the week. So I like to leave those for Monday. Tuesday, I need to work on plans for next week. Wednesday, I like to make copies and draft our Friday email. I already started drafting that this morning actually. So the earlier I can get a start on that, then I just have to like add the little things that the front office sends us to put in there because we send a Friday email every week. And then Thursday, post plans, print plans. We have a teacher who is doing like small group with some of our kids, so I need to send her what to work on. And then on Fridays, do my math PowerPoint, my reading PowerPoint, my morning PowerPoint for the next week. So that's kind of like, I try to do certain things on certain days every week so that I'm always staying on top of it. If I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants, then things get missing and don't get done in time. Like last week when it was Friday and I was still making copies on Friday and still doing like all these things. I don't like to do that. I like to get as much done as I can before Friday because Friday is just always a lot. I'm sending out the Friday email, I'm getting ready for next week. I want to have that time rather than doing things that like, oh my gosh, if I don't get this done right now, I can't leave, right? Okay, I'm gonna sit here and grade a little bit. I have about 10 minutes, so let's see how much I can get graded. Welcome to lunch. I brought some club crackers and I bought these little chicken salads. There was like a 4-pack at Kroger. I'm gonna try that. I went to a restaurant this weekend and had like a chicken salad plate and forgot how much I love chicken salad. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's such like a yummy, easy lunch with some crackers. And then I got one of these, sorry, hold please. One of these chomp sticks. One of my teammates let me try hers last year and I like them. So I got one of those. Okay, I just checked the daily math reviews, so I'm gonna sit here while I eat and write these grades down from last week. And then it'll be like time to go get them. I have like 15 minutes. Tuesday, August 29th. It is literally 7:08, but my friend stopped by and we were chatting for a minute. I picked her up Starbucks this morning, so she came to get it because I was not going to work out this morning. I am just getting these little Cub Scout flyers ready. When I sign their agendas this morning, I'll just sticker those in there. And then I need to go sit at my back table and check the daily math reviews from yesterday so I can make my groups for today. And that's about it for this morning. Might not see you much today because I have a meeting during planning with my grade level admin. We have to meet twice a month because I'm the grade level chair person. So I have to meet with my grade level admin twice a month just to like check in. And then after school we have PLC, so our team will be meeting. We have a lot to cover, but a lot of good stuff. And then maybe I'll see you during lunch. All right, have a good day. Good morning, happy Wednesday, August 30th. Today is curriculum night. It's already almost 9 o'clock. The kids are at specials. I did not see you this morning. Someone stopped by my room to chit chat about reading, so we talked about that a little bit. I went to the gym this morning. We have curriculum night tonight, so I brought my curling wand so I could maybe, I don't know, touch this up, do something, but yep, it is what it is. I'm working on our new science unit assessment. Last year, I reformatted all of our unit assessments, made them a little bit simpler to read and understand so they all kind of look the same. Sorry, the printer, hold on. Someone came in. I was working on the science unit assessment. I have a lot of them done from last year, but our first one I did not have reformatted. And so I'm just doing that. I'll show it to you after I work on it a little bit. Hello. It is 4:55. Parents come at 5:45 for us. They're already here for kindergarten, which I did not think about until I went up there to pick up my McDonald's delivery. I was gonna eat after this whole thing, but I was like, you know what? I just can't wait. I'm hungry. I've been up since 4:30. I worked through lunch. Your girl gotta eat. So I ordered myself some McDonald's. I'm gonna sit down and chow. I got my PowerPoint pulled up. Our whole grade level uses the same one, and then we just edit our little like about me slide. So we're ready for that. I got like 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna eat, and then I thought about trying to put my hair down, but I'm just really worried that it's like not gonna go well, so I might just leave it. I walked by the kindergarten teachers and they were all so cute in their dresses and stuff. And I'm like, should I put the dress on that I brought? Or do I just stay in this little like pants situation? Good morning, happy Thursday, August 31st. Just finished up my makeup and I am exhausted today. I left here about 7-ish, I guess. Curriculum night was great. It's always awkward. No matter how many times you do it, it's awkward. Sitting up here and telling parents about the curriculum, telling them about the classrooms, the fun stuff, and about the things we've been doing, but having to talk about like the curriculum, the units, the standards, that kind of stuff is just not very fun. But trying to get through that kind of stuff as fast as I can. That way we can have some chit chat time. So it was good. We got our math test today. And then we'll review social studies for our test tomorrow. And it'll be a pretty chill day, I hope. Reading is normal. We're gonna read our little flap, learns to fly. Read over that again and talk about illustrations and theme. My other group is going to read The Dreamcatcher again, and we're going to talk about character development and structure, craft and structure. Yep. Next week, we only have Thursday and Friday with kids because Labor Day weekend, so they're off on Monday. We have a work day on Tuesday where we also have a training. And then we have a PD day on Wednesday where we also have training. So we'll see how much we're able to get done. on those days, but it's kind of nice to only have 2 days to have to plan for. We don't need any reading copies, so that worked out. The rest of my team is gonna get me stuff we need for writing. We're starting science next week and math. And then I will make those copies today. And I need to stuff folders today because I want folders out on desks this afternoon, ready to go home in the morning. One more thing. We have Fuzzy Friend Day today. I forgot, they earned Fuzzy Friend Day finally. Took us a long time to get that one, but they earned their last compliment and we set it up for today. So they will bring their stuffed animals and that should be a nice little addition to their math test. Good morning, happy Friday, September 1st, and our first den day. I have all my black den stuff on. So fun, I'm very excited, if you can't tell. So for den day, what we're doing is, I've explained this before, but we've got black den, red den, gold den for our school colors. Every class is in a den. We tried to separate, so like we have 6 second grade classes, so there's 2 black den, 2 red den, 2 gold den. And then on den day, we're all dressing up in our den colors. And then we are going to meet up with another class in our den and do like a fun activity together or partner read or something. So I am partnered with a 5th grade class that's in black den. And I bought this from Top Teaching Tasks. It's a little puzzle, and then in the middle it's like a blank square. She had like some pre-made options, but I just used the blank one, and I put black den is better together. So they're going to decorate their puzzle piece. So a 5th grader is going to be partnered with a 2nd grader. They're going to decorate their pieces together, and then we're going to cut them out and put them on black bulletin board paper and hang it up. Very excited. So that's gonna be first thing in the morning. Then we'll have specials, and then when we come back, it'll be a pretty normal day. Reading, we're starting our new anchor story today called Help, a story of friendship. Still talking about how friends depend on each other. Then for math, we're doing a math mystery, the Case of the Greedy Gnome. We took our math test yesterday, so we like to do one of these on the day after a math test, especially a day like today where it's the day before our kids have a 5-day weekend. So they're off the 3 days for, I think I talked about this already, 3 days for Labor Day, and then there's a PD and a work day. So we're not ready to start a new unit, and a lot of kids will be out today or picked up early because of, y'all, 5 days ain't enough, okay? And then for social studies, we'll take our social studies test, and then writing, we are finishing up our fantasy stories, and I'll let them share if they're done. Gosh, our den day project worked out perfectly with 5th grade. So these are the puzzle pieces that are done so far. We have a few more that need to get cut out, and I just had my 2nd graders leave those on their desk. They could finish cutting them out when they get back, but the kids loved it. The puzzle looks awesome. There were actually 2 extra pieces, so that kind of worked out because I'm gonna do them real quick for their class and our class, like put Miss Pound's class and their class name, and then those will be kind of mixed in so that people know whose classes did this. And that was not planned, but happy accident. I should sit here and like tackle some of my to-do list, but I'm feeling like I just need a minute to, sitting and coloring this would be really good for me right now. Awesome. We made it. It is 3:17. I went to, we had like a TEACS pre-conference. TEACS is our teacher keys effectiveness system, whatever it's called, and went to the orientation for that. There were like lots of options. I was like, let me go ahead and check that off the list, get it done. And then I just made myself a little to-do list for when I come back on Tuesday for a work day, and then left a stack of stuff to grade. That's part of my to-do list. And then now I'm just going to pack up. Our whole staff is meeting at a restaurant whoever wants to go. And we are saying goodbye to one of our staff members who is moving up to a new position. So, oh, and Black Den ended the day first place by 6 points. We're in first place by 6 points. Oh my gosh, talk about a come from behind. We have been in third place all year. Hallelujah. I am so excited. Today was a lot of fun. I don't think I want to do it every month. We have it scheduled for every month, but our den committee is going to meet on Tuesday afternoon and just bring ideas, bring information. We might talk about and workshop whether or not we want this to just be a little bit more sporadic than once a month, because it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot, okay? And my earrings died like halfway through the day. Oh, they're working again. They were not working before, and they were kind of hurting my ears, so I took them out, but I guess I'll put them in to go to this thing because I took my headband off, obviously, right after dismissal. Oh my gosh, what's going on? So I hope you all had a fabulous week, and I will see you on Tuesday. It'll be a work day, so I can show you a little bit more of things I get done. Yay. These are kind of already hurting. I don't think they're gonna make it. My ears are so sensitive. All right, have a great long Labor Day weekend. Bye.